What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, let's talk about it. Yeah, we got a fight that has been confirmed today. That man, Turkey ALALSHIK, has done it again. Y'all know, man, he's been putting on boxing events since back in like 2019 when Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua squared off for the unified heavyweight title in their rematch. And then as of recently, it's been Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou, Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. And then this summer, it is confirmed that we've got uh, Artur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol. Before that, next month, we got Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. Man, Saudi Arabia is taking over the game. But we were wondering when they're going to start doing business outside of Saudi Arabia. And it was said that they are going to host the winner of Filip Hrgovic versus Daniel Dubois at Wembley Stadium. And then we just got news today that Terence Crawford, the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, who is 40 wins, no losses, no draws. 30 wins, 31 wins by way of knockout. He'll be taking on the current WBA junior middleweight champion, Israil Madrimov, who is 10 wins, no losses, one draw, 7 wins by way of knockout. They'll be squaring off August 3rd at the LA in Los Angeles at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum is what has been said. Ooh-wee. Man, let's break this down a little bit. So y'all know last time Terence Crawford was in the ring, he took on Errol Spence for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Dropped Errol Spence in the second round, dropped him again twice in the 7th round, stopped him in the 9th round. Undisputed. Rematch was supposed to happen. Rematch was supposed to happen with the winner choosing the weight, but Errol Spence had some medical issues, put him on a back burner. And so Terence Crawford was like ready to move up to 154. Errol Spence decided to step aside and allow Terence Crawford to move forward with his career. You know, it's a real one. We can respect that. Now, the 154-pound division was fully unified with Jermell Carlo, but he's since been stripped of all his titles except for the Ring Magazine title. Now, Madrimov, he won this title about a month ago, and it was a good fight. Thought it was a good fight. Thought he won. I gave him his credit. Thought he won. Wasn't the best showing. Wasn't the worst showing. A little, he got some room to grow, but he won his title. But originally, Terence Crawford was going to move up and skip the line as he was the WBO champion at welterweight. Welterweight champions, if you move up in weight, you can skip the line and challenge the champion. Now, Tim Tszyu was the WBO champion. He took on Sebastian Fundora. Sebastian Fundora was the replacement opponent for Keith one-time Thurman. Sebastian Fundora ended up winning a split decision over Tim Tszyu in a fight that was a bloody, bloody mess. Broke his nose. He was bleeding all night. Tim Tszyu, he had a gash on his head. He couldn't see. He was bleeding bad, but he still fought to a split decision. Great fight. Great fighters. Then Errol Spence jumped in the ring because there was a unification bout for the WBC belt as well. Errol Spence jumped in the ring, said, hey, it's our time. I want to get it on with him, blah, blah, blah. Terence Crawford said, hey, man, you got to wait in line. Errol Spence said, hey, I don't do lines. So Sebastian Fundora's team came out and said, the bigger potential fight will be with Errol Spence. So they were willing to drop the WBO title. No, hey, no knock on them. Whatever they decide they want to do, that's fine and dandy. Now, Terence Crawford, was working behind the scenes and wanted to get this deal done. And he got it done. Now, Thursday, TGB Promotions let it be known that Jermell Charlo petitioned the WBA so that he could fight Madrimov and defend his champion and reset status with his regular status and become super champion, or they would reinstate his super champion status. But he did say that they don't have a problem with allowing Terence Crawford to fight him first. So, regardless of all of that, Terence Crawford is going to be back in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be on pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't wait to see it. Since this is Turkey ALALSHIK handling this is most likely going to be a DAZN fight, and I can't wait to see it. So I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation, because you get Terence Crawford fighting for the WBA, he'll probably end up unifying with IBF, and then Earl Spence, if the rematch with Sebastian Fundora doesn't happen next for Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu, excuse me, then Earl Spence could possibly become unified again. And then we'll be back to square one with pretty much two unified champions going for undisputed. But we'll still have the Ring Magazine title that needs to be brought into the equation. So let me know what you guys think about this. Are y'all excited? Because I'm excited. And I can't wait, because we might have Terence Crawford versus Earl Spence rematch. We might have Terence Crawford versus Jermell Charlo down the line. We might have even Jermell Charlo versus Earl Spence down the line. Let me know in the comments what y'all think.